Right, so at the start of the week we had the news about the Nightingale Hospital being made for those with coronavirus, and as you can see from the headline, they made a total of 33,000 beds. No surprise there, and Nightingale has a value in for reduction of 56, much like 65, which is a number I've been talking about in the older videos. The hospital is located in East London. Now, East London has a value of 119 and 38. You can see here, these are titles from previous videos and headlines: 119, 119, stay at home national emergency. King's College is also 119, who have had a big hand in this. Star of David, All Seeing Eye, and Foundation. The video before last goes over 119. Two days after that, we had this headline: UK will done well to keep fewer deaths than 20,000, as the death toll climbs to 1019, which is again 119. Now, in this story by Angus Crawford, he said that the hospital looks like, and I quote, a Heathrow terminal full of beds. And the reduction value of this whole sentence in English Ordinal is, no surprise, 330. I mean, what are the odds realistically? There's been a few more this week in Israel. Death toll rose to 33 after 119 new infections, 119 and 33 again. World Health Organization declared 33,000 cases. Medical experts reportedly worried that close to 33% of people should test positive for coronavirus or not, blah blah blah. 33 Muslim victims not be cremated in the UK. It just literally goes on and on and on. And we had this one a few days later. I think it was the following day. Majority of new deaths in England, victims aged 33 to 100. We've all got 13 having underlying health issues. We'll get back to that 13 shortly. But yeah, this is all pretty samey. Same numbers, same shit. This story here caught my eye purely because of the time that was mentioned in it. As you can see, Britain's reveals life on quarantine ship at 3:30. Yeah, it's 3:30. That picture really made me laugh as well. Phrase just happened to some to 322. At 3:30 there was a knock at our door, 322. Again, previous video we've gone over 322, skull and bones. Typically known to be a head nod to Genesis 3:22. Right there. That passage is typically known to be a head nod to Gematria because it discusses the tree of life and man coming to know good of evil through, like I said, the tree of life and the clip-off, which is from the Kabbalah. This actual phrase from the direct quote from the Bible equals 322 as well. Clearly a biblical narrative going on here. He created his universe by three forms of expression: numbers, letters and words. 322. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. 322. Biblical, the greatest story ever told. That's a film on Jesus Christ, a narrative story. 322. Children of Israel. 322. As you can see. Alright, so vaccine talk now. This came on Friday, I'm pretty sure. So it says the first volunteers to receive the vaccine in China are in good health. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Good health, as you can see, are in good health, a value of 142 and 74. Again, previous videos on explanations of 74, but very powerful number. Jewish occult, Gematria, Jesus, and cross, and a lot more, all equals 74. But on the 142, coronavirus equals 142, and so does Resident Evil. And if you've seen the parallels between the Umbrella Company and what's been going on with coronavirus, you probably know what's going on there. The 9th of Av, Jewish holiday of sacrifice, also known as Tisha B'Av. Zach talks about this day a lot. That also equals 142. Space Station 142. I found this interesting because a few days ago there was a story about a fleet of ships flying past the space station, like hundreds of flashing lights. So that was quite ironic. George Orwell. People are getting followed while walking their dogs with drones. That doesn't get much Orwellian than that, to be honest with you. Number of a beast 142. Again, he who hath knowledge 666. Back to the Kabbalah, back to the Bible. And terrorist 142, of course. Oh yeah, we had this one as well. We had another dead doctor at 67. Wuhan 67. His name was Roberto Stella. Dr. Roberto Stella equals 67. COVID-19 equals 67. Notice how they mentioned he was a physician. Pointless information. Physician 139. Freemasonry 139. Also on this day it noted that 66 Italian doctors had died from the virus. We'll come back to that in a second because this links in with the 66 here. Around the time of this story we had a new youngest victim in the UK. And we got this news on the 1st of April. The boy was Muslim and it was announced on Islam's Republic Day, which I found incredibly ironic. He also died in Kings, which equals 119, like we showed in an earlier vid. So this guy was a family friend. His name is Mark Stevenson. Mark Stevenson equals 74 again. Doesn't he look like a Mark, right? Yeah, sure. Also notice the time they decided to take the screenshot and post this on the Sun for the article. 6:06, again 66. 66 like coronavirus. 66 Italian doctors dead that weekend. I've covered 66 in a previous video. Fear-mongering equals 66. Satan worship is 66. He fell ill on March 23rd, which would be around 23rd of the 3rd, which again is incredibly similar to this number here. And this was incredibly fishy. He died March 30th, 3 AM, 33, again double 3, all over the place. This weekend, when this story dropped, the death toll in Spain was 10,003. That's another 13. Also CIA, JAB and NHS all equal 13. So yeah, it's nothing different. Week full of bullshit.